Matrix, man. Back to it. Mm. All right, back to it. Yeah, top of the morning, y'all. Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. It's nice to have you aboard. Fellowship and ride. We are trapped in the motherfucking Matrix together if you watching this day in and day out. Just documenting and showing y'all that I'm not crazy. I'm not making things up. Not complaining. I'm just showing y'all the truth. It's not human to wake up, do the same thing at the same time, day in and day out, for someone else. If you're doing it for yourself, great. If you're doing it for somebody else, good luck with that. But hopefully, by documenting this and maybe watching it back myself, it'll give me the motivation to start a business, stack on income on top of income on top of income. Like I say, it's not so much about money. It's about freedom, the freedom of choice, the freedom to decide what you want to do with your life, how you want your life to be. And when you get little to no sleep, little to no rest, it's it takes you further and further away from that choice. You know, all I could be grateful for is that I got a job to go to, I got a trade that pays, I got a woman and a family to come home to, and that's that. But yeah, man, hit snooze 3 different times this morning. Hit snooze 3 different times this morning just because sometimes you gotta lay there, man. Sometimes you have to lay there. But anywho, I appreciate y'all, man, jumping in with me, jumping on with me, supporting me, waking up with me, riding with me. At least I got y'all to talk to. Feel me? I have to establish some type of social life for myself, during the week. Make sure I got this chat live. Make sure I got my chat live. Wake up, chat. Boom. And let's see. Send my WhatsApp message. I don't even know if it sent it. There we go. Boom. Chat is lit. Chat is officially lit. Top of the morning, chat. Come on in. On the freeway back to that slave ship, man. Same dizzle, different dizzle. Allowed myself to sleep in a whole extra 15 minutes this morning, man. I was back to it. It is what it is, bitch. It is what it is. Man, tell me y'all, man. Still crowded out here. Everything's still moving. People still up and down this highway. I'm just one of them. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. That's right. Another day, man. Another motherfucking day, man. But you know what, y'all? We're going to get through this motherfucker for real, for real. Wake up dragging, wake up unrest. But you know what? I'll push this month. We're going to push through this motherfucker like all the rest of them. Got to. Got to until we can find that exit door, you know? We gotta do what we gotta do, chat. We gotta do what we gotta do. Sometimes I'll be in my sleep thinking, what am I gonna talk to y'all about the next morning, man? Shit, I just appreciate y'all being here with me, you know? Have somebody to roll with, ride with, talk to, you know? That's why y'all riding shotgun, you know? And a weekend comes, shit, my lady, all you wanna do is sleep. Yep, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cause constantly forcing myself, man, to get up, get active, and get to it, man. Because if you don't, hell, you gonna fall behind. Ain't no refining yourself. Yeah, you gonna fall behind on everything. I should hope everybody else out there having a good day though. You know, it's gonna be a good day regardless. You feel me? Gonna make it a good day. Gonna make it a good day, chat. Hopefully my picture is stable. I know it's probably hard to see me or whatnot. But I'm here, man. I'm here. Probably need to turn the lights up just a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my damn light on. Shit, I forgot if this one even have a light, y'all. But I got a light up here, so I am here. Not gonna be able to keep the light on for y'all. I just wanted y'all to see my face. Don't sweat that right off, but if I gotta be fresh, you know. Shit, this light on this motherfucker is it's right, man. Another day, another dollar, man. Driving to work, driving to work, getting to it, getting to it. Damn right, another day, another dollar. We're gonna name that the next video. Another day, another dollar. Good looking out, chat. All my morning people tapping in. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm telling you, y'all don't even realize y'all give me energy to sustain and keep going, man. Just have somebody to talk to because people don't understand. Like, folks is really out here isolated, you know. Yeah, you talk to the people you got at home, you know. You talk to people you got at work, but Don't nobody really have time for no social life nowadays. You ain't got time. Too tired. You ain't got nobody to really lollygag with and crack jokes because everybody tired. Everybody's isolated. But guess what? When I come on here, it gives me somebody to talk to, and I appreciate that because when you ain't got nobody to talk to, chat, you go crazy. You go crazy. You feel like you trapped in your own little world. You living your life unseen, unheard. Nobody even knows you exist. So what the hell? You're just camera cracking shit. At least I got documentation that I existed. You know what I'm saying? That I was here once upon a time in this time and space. You know, but I can't keep this light on while I'm driving. So I just wanted to show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Show y'all my face. That I'm really out here. Really out here. You ain't the only one, you know what I mean? Trapped in the matrix. You ain't the only one getting up early to grind. You ain't the only one giving your day and your time to somebody else's dream. But at the same time, chat, don't forget, man, you got to do something for yourself. That's the one thing I want y'all to take with you today. You got to do something for yourself. Me, I'm streaming as my therapy because it, gives me an outlet. Gives me an outlet, keeps me awake on the road, and it allows me to empty all the crap out of my mind. You know, Florence Scovel Shinn wrote a book, The Game of Life and How You Play It. Hell, if I had to write a book, it'd be The Game of Life and How They Play You. Or The Game of Life, don't play yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to start speaking things into existence at a young age, and you can't lose that that creativity about yourself. If you think back, like when you're a kid, right? The way they reel you in to all this shit getting you programmed is we all start with what? Recess. When you go to school in kindergarten, what do? We go out to recess, we play. Oh yeah, guys, this is gonna be fun. You know, you're in preschool, you playing. Oh, you know what? You learned your ABCs, man. Oh yeah, kudos, pat on the back. Next thing you know, classes is getting longer. Next thing you know, you have 7 periods. Now it's class on top of class on top of class on top of class. Oh, you know what? Let's throw in a couple snacks, snack break. As a reward, let your brain cool down because we don't want to overdo it and want you to snap. You know what I'm saying? That's arts and crafts to show our parents on parent teacher conference night and display how well we're doing in class. But all that is just all that is just a setup to be, instruments, drums being my favorite, alto sax, tenor sax, played in the band, played in church, you know, um, football, basketball, and then they even turn the sports into a business. Now you got to be good enough to go to the league. You got to be good enough for this. You got to be good. It's all bullshit, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know it's just all bullshit, you know. And then you got your people that do well in school, they go to college, they get these degrees just to come back and work for somebody with a high school diploma. I've seen it happen. Like, real talk. Got a friend that went to work for Home Depot straight up out of high school. Like, while we're in high school, like straight up out of there, right? or something like that. But anywho, they train their people from the inside, man. They send you through Home Depot, go do whatever training you want to do. And when you come back, hey, you the manager of that store. Hey, you're a general manager. Hey, you're a regional. You're a manager. You're an accountant. These people ain't never been to nobody UC or none of that. But my point is, the way they work it is, see, they train them from the ground up from high school, right? You go to college for 4 years, come home, multiple degrees, majors, all of that, whatever you went to school for, 10 times out of 10. And I've seen this with my own eyes. People can't get the job they went to school for. I've seen people go to school to be math teachers, can't even get a substitute job, substitute teacher job, end up working at Target. So what happened is, you come home from school, shit, from the time you get hired, human resources only has a high school diploma, but you're fresh from college. They end up hiring you in the Home Depot, right? And bottom line is, you end up working for somebody with no degree. They do the same thing with welfare, where welfare to work. Apply for welfare, they're gonna send them to get their GED. They're gonna put them in that welfare to work program. They're gonna train them to run that welfare office. You coming home with your fucking social study degree or whatever the hell, social worker, and you know who you're gonna be working for? The motherfucker that was getting them food stamps, didn't have no job. Everything you look at, they twisting it. People with college degrees working for people who got high school diplomas, people who don't have no diploma at all, becoming multi-millionaires. I ain't trying to get blurred, so I gotta turn that off. Yeah, but yeah, people with no degree becoming millionaires, starting successful businesses and hiring people, to do their payroll, to you know, do whatever they gotta do. And I feel like this work phone gotta be good for some. Let me try to get some type of light, y'all. I just don't want the light so damn bright that now that's too damn bright. But I mean, it's better than my damn it's better than my car light. You know, whatever you're doing in this life, man, just do the best you can. And if we know it's a game and we have fun, try to put a smile on your face while you're here, and just at least try to figure out what your thing is. At least try to figure out what you will be successful at, because you know what, it'll save you from a lot of days and mornings like this. I've been doing electrical for 26 years, y'all. My hands is starting to freeze up, cease up, whatever you want to call it. Getting cramps, tightening up, wire nuts, all of that. You know, we get tired, but hell, what else you gonna do for a paycheck? You can't be no drug dealer your entire life. You can't be out here uh, risking it, taking illegal risk. But at the same time, for the people that's out here doing it, it's like, yeah, I understand. You don't want to wake up and answer to nobody. I understand. You want to enjoy the house that you're paying for, but you're never at home to enjoy the home that you've purchased, because nigga, you gotta work to keep it. I see so many people in my neighborhood and community, all new homes. Ain't nobody home, no. You know why? Because I gotta go to work to keep that motherfucker. Overpriced, just another bill. Utilities, just another bill. Everything's just another bill, man. And you gotta work to sustain whatever you get. Get that car, finance you. That's a bill. Financing you all the way from the time you're born to now. And we grow up, we trapped in this rat race. And I'm just here to tell you, if you're alive, man, it ain't too late. It ain't too late to figure it out. It ain't too late to turn it around. Because you don't know what you might be waking up to tomorrow if you don't keep going. You don't know what your life holds if you don't keep going. So yeah, they got us trapped in the matrix right now. But guess what, man? You have to you gotta pick a side. Which pill you gonna take? You feel me? But just be careful taking that pill, because whether you choose to stay trapped in the matrix or you choose to wake up and realize how powerful you are, you also gotta understand once your eyes is open, you'll never be able to close them again. You know, you can't close them again. You know, your ass is you up, you in it. You know, but I just be wanting y'all to see, man. Like, yeah, it's really the same thing, day in and day out, day in and day out. So if you see my live driving to work, shit, nigga, that's literally what I'm doing, driving to work. So you see me live lunch break, I'm literally on my lunch break. That's literally, I'm showing y'all the little bit of freedom I got. Like, I'm spending with y'all. This is my freedom. Driving to work, taking a lunch break, being back from that lunch break on time, putting in work to make things happen. And then, of course, driving home. But all in all, I thank God that I get to and from work safe. Thank God that I got a job. I thank God that I got y'all to talk to while I'm driving. And I thank God just for everything He's allowed me to experience in this life, you know, relationships, people, places, things, you know. Still got to be appreciative. Don't get it twisted. You know, yeah, it's a lot of pessimistic things you can't allow your mind to be bothered with no more, because you got to lock into you. You got to figure out a way to make this the best situation out of the situation. You know, just say thankful. Thankful I got clothes on my back. You know, thankful I got a car to drive. I'm thankful I got a roof over my head. I'm thankful that I got, you know, money to pay bills and catch bills up. But you know what, it feels so much better? Waking up without that stress, waking up on top of things, waking up with a clear mindset, doing what I want to do, being where I want to be. And just letting the money pile up, man. 'Cause I'm going to tell you the first thing I learned, you know, business school, you don't get rich by working. So if you think you're going to get rich because you got a job, that's a lie. First thing they're going to teach you when you study business is you get wealthy from investing in people that have ideas. You get wealthy from investing in businesses, holding stocks, bonds, being an angel investor. You know what I'm saying? Lending money to people who can't otherwise get they business off the ground with a bank. Bank won't put the bread up. You willing to, you know, take that risk as a private investor. for somebody to get their shit off the ground. That's how you come up. But see, they don't teach us like that. They teach us to be good little slaves. They teach us not to get along. They teach us to just remain blind to all the facts. Oh, ignore this, ignore that until shit just becomes a way of life. You know, and I found myself being stressed out because I'm just like, this can't be it, bro. Like, no, this cannot, this cannot be it, bro. Like, no, I refuse to accept it. I refuse to accept it. But it's like you gotta, you just gotta make a choice, man. Do what you gotta do until you don't, you know. And that's why I got this camera rolling right now because you don't know what the next thing can turn into. One thing leads to another. Me falling asleep driving to work turns into me making a video about it. Me making a video about it, you know what I'm saying? It ends up being the very thing that builds my community on here. You know, hearing me ramble ends up being the thing that people actually tune in for. So they're trying to be prim, proper, and make these videos for y'all to watch, and nobody gives a damn. Like, people just want to hear the real, you know, don't just like tell them the truth, show them the truth. I can't show y'all no more than what I'm showing you. This is literally what I do when I get out the house, driving my black ass to work like a good little slave. But I'm blessed to know how to do what I do in my trade as an electrician. You know, walk into a building and see nothing, and come in and I see all the work. I'm done from running pipe, pulling wire, landing the transformer and landing, circuits on my circuit breakers inside the panel, branch circuits, making up switches and outlets. Just the little gadgets and gadgets that make a business run, a building run, that they can't do without. You can't live without you can't function without electricity. I can't charge my phone to go live if we don't got electricity, you know. You can't even pump gas at the gas station if we ain't got electricity. So I thank God that's for everything, man. I got to. Because I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. It might start out rough. This is where we starting out at, but I promise y'all, man, listen, it'll get greater later. Before y'all know it, y'all blink, y'all gonna look up and hell, I'm gonna be back on a cruise ship purchasing the Wi-Fi package just to go live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just go live with y'all. You gotta get that Wi-Fi package on the ship. We'll be back on the ocean in no time. Mark my word. It's only beginning, chat. Some people do what they do for years and years and years and years and years before the shit cracks off. But hell, at least I'm finally like, I'm not accepting it, but like I'm settling into it to the point where it's just like, okay, bro, you still got to get up. You still got to do what you got to do. You still got to, support your lady. Put money up at the crib. You still got to, pay for all these toys. You gotta, But I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Put me in a place like San Diego where I could just sit still and walk to where I want to go, catch a trolley. If I want to pop out somewhere different, man, y'all ain't got to worry about me buying near the car or nothing. Gotta pay this one at least halfway down though. Gotta start paying this down because I gotta dump it before the miles get too high. Before the miles get too high, they claim they can't, you know, get nothing. Car was sitting forever though, so I was driving my work truck, but they're taking their time getting my service truck right now. So I gotta drive my personal shit. I'm damn near ready to put this damn Mercedes in the garage and shit. Register my 6.5 Chevy, get that running, and make that my commuter. Hell, they're paying for the gas anyway, so shit, it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like, I don't know, hell, but it ain't in the condition. I don't let it sit so long. Wiring, harness done went bad, all kind of shit. So I gotta, that's another thing I gotta get figured out, man. But that ain't no priority right now. Getting through this day is a priority. Locking in and what's going on right now is a priority. Got my energy drink. I ain't even fucking man. Oh my god. No. Straight up blinded me. Too damn bright. Hell nah. Put my phone case right there at least, nigga, something. Oh yeah, that's better. I'm making a makeshift light. So at least y'all can see me a little bit. Ah, I know I shouldn't, but I am. Cracking my rock star open. Let me see here. Hell, that motherfucker so bright, too damn bright. Hell nah. Keep it like that, chat. Too dark. Darkness is. I see what I'm saying. Now I'm back to black. You know. Hell yeah. At least like that. Reflect the light though. Yeah. Like that is cool. Yeah. And shine it against the cup holder. You know. That way I don't get blurred. But to all the people that do work hard every day on their 9 to 5, man, appreciate y'all because we couldn't function without y'all. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to do it. It's just for those that feel like this can't be it. There's got to be more to this than me giving my life to somebody else Monday through Friday. And I only got one real day to wake up when I want to wake up and go to sleep when I want to go to sleep with no obligations, which is Saturday. Friday ain't no day off. Sunday ain't no day off. You know what I'm saying? Because you still got to work on Friday before you can get home to enjoy the weekend. Sunday don't count because you can't stay up as late. You can sleep in as late as you want on Sunday, but you can't stay up as late as you want on Sunday. So Saturday is really the only real day they're giving you to like unwind. You ain't got no chance to unwind because look, as soon as you get paid, you got to do what? You got to pay bills, right? Pay bills. Now what? Now what? You got to put a little money to the side. You know what I'm saying? To feed yourself, right? Outside of feeding yourself, you know what I'm saying? You might find a little something to get into, you feel me? But hey, by the time money come back around, your paycheck gone. Your paycheck gone. Yep. Stack and stack and stack, stack. Boom. But now you need new brakes. You feel what I'm saying? You stack and stack, you stack. Boom. Now you need a new tire out the blue. Y'all was with me driving home the other day. Y'all were with me the other day driving home, and what happened? Boom, hit a pothole on the freeway. Bolt, tire, gone. Ended up getting a malfunction sign on my dashboard, and driving to a damn hole in the wall tire shop. Thank God that I was lucky enough to order that tire and have it to their shop within 30 minutes. Overcharged me a little bit, but I got back on the road and I got home. I'm just saying, it's like, as soon as you put money to the side, well, damn, here's some bullshit come. But you know what I do? I don't even call it bullshit. I handled it different. I didn't get upset about it or nothing like that. Instead, I just said, I thank God that I got money in my pocket to buy a tire. End up having the exact amount of cash in my pocket. Boom. So much for the strip club. That's out. So much for going to San Diego for the weekend. That's out. Taking the wife out. Oh, that's man. But guess what? I'll make a withdrawal today. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing I am starting to learn is that getting back to keeping a little cash in my pocket. I don't care if it's just $100. You know, even if it just sit there. It's good to have. You feel me? Because I had cash on me, ended up saving me money on that tire because dude didn't have to tax me. You know what I'm saying? Just shot him straight cash. So nah, man. We gotta be grateful for the ups and the downs. They're gonna happen, y'all. But it's not what happens. It's not when it happens. It's not how it happens. It's always gonna be the same thing. And I don't want y'all to forget what I'm about to say. It's how you handle it. Bullshit gonna happen. It's how you handle it. You gotta be calm under pressure. You gotta know that you're in control at all times. Hey, okay, boom, this is a fucked up situation, but you know what? Why lose my cool over anything? Because it's like, until I learn how to at least master that, like, yeah, everything that happened gonna fuck with me. Everything that happened gonna stress me. Like, no, who wants to be stressed out like that all the time? Like, fuck that. So y'all gotta just learn, like, the first thing to keeping your cool is controlling your mind, taking accountability in your mind, being responsible for your mind. Because I'm gonna tell you what happens if you get caught up in this matrix, the matrix of this world, and you giving yourself to everything outside of you, but you're not giving yourself to yourself inside of you. You're gonna lose your fucking mind. You're gonna stress out. You ain't gonna want to be here no more. I mean, we all gotta check out regardless, right? But it's just a handful of us that that are just like, okay, all right, boom, I figured out. Okay, boom, all right, yep, I ain't tripping. I get it back. Boom, okay, I ain't tripping. Yeah, who cares? Well, I get it back. It's nothing. I rebuild. I start the shit from the ground up. Bam. Okay, I'm back up. But this time I'm back up. Bam. I learned that from when I was down last time. I ain't gonna make that mistake again. I ain't gonna fuck up like that again. You feel me? That's what y'all gotta get accustomed to, like learning from your fuck ups. Because that's what's really going to keep getting you through this maze, man. Stop making the same mistakes. Stop doing the same thing, expecting different results. If God put me in your life right now to talk to you while I'm driving on this live, then hey, maybe this is my purpose. But y'all see what happens when you take your mind off of being tired about the job, tired about, you don't know who need to hear what you got to say. But if you don't use your gifts, your talents that God gave you to like get in other people's ear and let them know, like, look, man, it'll be greater later, you ain't serving your purpose. And I believe every man has a purpose, every woman has a purpose. But as men, you know, we need to be better leaders in order for these women to respect and love us enough to follow us. You know, we need to be better providers. You know what I'm saying? You know, but we living in this predatory, you know, society right now to where it's like you either praying or you being preyed on, you know. And I don't want to see none of y'all get taken advantage of, but I'm just keeping it real with you. So it's, yeah, is it okay to pray? You can pray all you want, but you better understand, like, it's a concrete jungle out here, you know? It's a concrete jungle out here, bro. And even though you don't see lions, tigers, and bears, guess what? Humans is the biggest monsters out of all them motherfuckers, man. I don't give a damn. You could take a snake. I don't give a damn. Man is worse than a damn snake because he making a choice to be fucked up. You know, a snake is a snake because that's a snake's nature. A man with a snake mentality, yeah, you like my pops used to say, you lower than a damn snake that crawl on his belly. For real, for real. You lower than a snake that crawl on his damn belly because you making a choice to be fucked up. You making a choice to do people wrong. So just keep that in mind. You know, there's a whole lot of people out here wearing masks, pretending to be good, but are just horrible fucking individuals. I'd rather be in the jungle with the lion because at least I know what the fucking lion gonna do. At least I know, you know, hey man, the lion. I ain't gonna do what the fucking lion gonna do. It is what it is. Shit, that's the circle of life. But with people, you don't know who the fuck is who, man. There's some good pretenders out here, bro. And if you ain't got the spirit of discernment, then you're not locked into yourself, and agents gonna be on your ass, just like Neo in the Matrix. Yeah, he was the one, but it ain't until he accepted everything about himself, like, yeah, like nigga, that he knew he was the one, that he could stop them bullets, but then people stopped coming from him, and it's like that really was him coming for himself. But you gotta learn to master that part of you in order to deal with it, in order to control it. Once you get that, you straight. But it's easier said than done, though. It's way easier said than done. You know, and I know to a lot of y'all, it sound like I'm talking shit, but hell, I hope to talk a lot of other shit, you know, good shit. And sometimes we gonna chop it up like this, sometimes we gonna clown around. But as y'all can see, I brought my mic with me today. I hope y'all can hear me clearly. And I was a little hesitant yesterday because all I had was my AirPods. So I don't know if y'all can hear me or not, but at least with my mic, you know, I know y'all can. I don't know the quality of my sound, but at least I know y'all can hear me. That's good enough for me. Hopefully, I don't sound like a damn robot or my shit ain't distorted because I'm in the car, you know. So I think I need to get into the habit of plugging my mic in after I get in the car because I don't want to be thinking I'm talking to y'all through the mic And I'm talking to you through like the car Bluetooth or some shit like that, you know? But yeah, man, you know, I always appreciate y'all riding with me, man. And we're gonna have a, you know, God willing, we're gonna have a lot of more rides together, y'all. Because y'all make the difference in my day, you know. Like I said, give me someone to talk to and something to talk about. Hell, it's cheaper than therapy. And I can't take all this game with me, all this experience with me to the grave. Not gonna be here forever. But while I am here, I can say I did something that count. I said something that count, and hell, I tried. You know, a lot of people live their entire life, bro. Can't even say they tried to live out their dream. They tried to figure out their dream. They risked it all but now it's like with the capability of these phones, technology, like, look, man, I can live my dream and still go to work and make money on top of money, you know what I'm saying, while figuring out other ways to make money. So, don't ever let anything be an excuse. And I always say this, to my faithful subscribers, just like I gotta start putting the link in my description again. But if y'all want to support the channel, what I'm saying, these morning drives and stuff like that, I got that buy me a coffee link on my page. I gotta start dropping that back in the description. I think I'll do that today. I'm gonna go back in my descriptions and start dropping the buy me a coffee links. You can click on there, become a member, buy me a coffee. Keep me awake behind this wheel. You feel me? While supporting the channel, contributing, just helping me build up. Last time it started doing pretty good. That's how I got this mic. That's how I got the tripod. You know, but yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for real. I appreciate y'all for real, man. I get to do something that people that carpool don't do, man. I get to talk to myself, but I'm really not. You know, talking to the whole entire universe, the whole world via phone. I hope that keep saying I'm gonna stop to get donuts in the morning, but man, I already had this Rockstar. It's just sweet enough. I never had a cavity in my life, but hell, I know I got the motherfuckers now. I spent like 2 years straight just drinking Dutch Bros every morning and all that sugar. I could feel the difference like in my teeth. So yeah, I'm making up for all them years I didn't have cavities. So gotta go to the dentist, get a cleaning. I got all my teeth, as you can see. And man, everybody that just jumped in the chat, man, I appreciate y'all more than you know, bro. Cause y'all make this channel go around. If y'all want me to add if y'all want me to keep the lunchtime segment, let me know. I get back on here on my lunch break. You feel me? Um, if not, we'll just keep it to the drive to work, drive from work. But I just feel like this, bro. Like, if I got the time to get on, why not get on? Cause like I say, literally, when I'm on here, that is literally all of the time, like free time I have. So I pop out on lunch, boom. get my camera phone, you know what I'm saying, get my video running, you know what I'm saying, get my video running, get my video running, because, hey, time is money, money is time. I'd rather be on here than out committing the crime, you know what I'm saying? Yup. So hopefully as I come on here, God just bless me with the God-given gift and ability to speak better, have more to say to y'all, have more to chop it up about. It ain't nothing but riding and live, you know what I'm saying? Chopping it in on all levels. We gonna talk about whatever. We're gonna chop it up about whatever, but we gotta get up, wake up, get on this road every morning. I gotta drive home, once the shift is complete. So, when I get home, get showered, sleep, I get woke up out my sleep for dinner, and yeah, that's how that go. That's how that go. But pulling up to my destination. So looks like we got here safe, y'all. Looks like we got here safe. Superintendent is on time. Let me see. Phone already ringing type shit. Let me see. Hey, what's up, Dad?
Hey, what up? I fucking woke up late as shit, so I won't be there till like 7.
All right, man. I got you.
Just
You want me to start those outlets?
yeah, we can do that, or jump on a lift and start just looking around and strapping everything we need to get finished with that.
Okay.
And then if the kid's there, just have him start cleaning up, have him start rolling up that rope.
Okay.
Shit like that. Yeah, then there's a lot of cleanup we got to do, sweep around the areas that we worked at.
All right, I'll have him get on top of that. We still got that work against the wall. I gotta pull the wires, those last 2 circuits, whatever.
Well, you know that the one that goes from that high panel to the transformer. I kept some of that ground from yesterday. I threw it right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to put ground in there.
Okay.
So that'd be cool too to get that done, and then I'm gonna probably be focusing on like getting those breakers in and landing them.
Okay. All right, that's cool. I'll work on that ground and the outlets.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Okay.
Later.
All right, bye. Yep, see what I'm saying? Shit, he woke up late too. And I'm sitting there playing some snooze. When I say we put in those damn feeder wires yesterday, shit. Big ass wires. Come on, man. All right, y'all. Look like we here. We have arrived to the damn Mecca. And I got about 15 minutes or whatnot until I gotta clock in or whatnot. So this fool coming from Reno Valley, he ain't gonna be out here this shit about 8-ish. That traffic ain't gonna be no joke. Friday a little better than usual, but yeah, he woke up like that. Man, he just sleep now, so I ain't tripping. Get in here and start knocking this shit out. Super is already here, which is cool. Everything is unlocked. I got access to everything I need. And yeah. Gonna run this bunding jumper from the panel to the transformer. Get that shit knocked out. Start throwing in these outlets, all that strapping and shit up high. Like, I'm saving that shit for last, because that shit gonna be, that's just an excuse to burn time to keep it G with you. Like, that shit gonna be dumb as fuck. Like, I need to be locked in and getting this wire pull and shit like that. Little straps, that shit is dumb. Because everything is like up high, you know. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I was telling these cats, you know what I'm saying? Communication. That's all. Everything is communication. It's too easy just to call me, you know what I'm saying? As your second man on site to foreman to just say, hey man, we did okay, cool. Don't trip. So I bang this out, you hear you bang that out, and then we bang some shit out. You feel me? But if ain't nobody talking, ain't nobody communicating, who knows to fucking do what, you know? And I gotta charge this phone. Where I put this shit on the charger. Let me see. Let me see. Why do I not see? Okay, it's gonna say. And give it like 3 more minutes, you feel me? Yeah, I'll clock in 5 minutes before whatnot. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all riding with me, man, day in, day out. And talking to y'all, you know, it's got me feeling better. It's got me waking up with less stress. It's got me in a better mood at the crib, you feel me? Because I got some level of like socializing with people, even though I can't see y'all. It just gives me somewhere to chop it up, you know, without leaving the crib, without, uh, running off on the work and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I get to maintain my regular program, but at the same time, it's not costing me no time to spend time with y'all when this is really the only downtime I got is my commute in between back and forth and shit like that. So, but I do like that title that somebody gave me in the chat earlier. Who gave me that shit? Let me see. Zenith. I can't, or I don't know. I see your name start with a Z. I can't see, but Z whatever. Yeah, that's good. That's a great title, man. Another day, another dollar. Definitely gonna capitalize on that, man. So that's gonna be the next title for sure, for the morning drive. Another day, another dollar. You know what I'm saying? Another day, another dollar. Getting to it. You feel me? Yeah. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm about to go ahead and clock out with y'all and clock in with them and make some things happen. Shit, Super still out here. Superintendent, he out here still enjoying his cigarette like it's Friday, man. I ain't gonna go too hard. Still gotta make it make sense though. Still got a lot of work around here to be done. But hey, somebody gotta do it. Just shit, we worked so hard yesterday, temp we had, he didn't even come back today. I already knew that though. I knew he wasn't gonna be back. Had that all that standing around, just thinking it's a game, his little knickknacks and shit like that. Nah, bro had to actually work yesterday. Too young to be so damn weak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pulling wire and shit like this mother. Like anything you tell this dude to do, he just, I don't know, bro. It's like he there, but he ain't there. Like, you gotta apply yourself, bro. If I'm telling you exactly what to do and how to do it, that's all you gotta do is just do exactly what I'm telling you to do. Bro would just sit there like, ain't nothing in his unlock key. The lights is on, but ain't nobody home, bro. Like, hey, go look at that box. Let me know when you, hey, let me know when the wire hit the box. Yell, make sure I can hear you. You sit there, you look, and I'm looking at him because I already know this fool like, but damn near whispers when he talks. Like, I'm saying, like, shout, bro, like, cause we in this huge warehouse, we ain't got walkies on us. It's just me on one end as a foreman, the other foreman on the other end, and we communicating, via Bluetooth. We got dude in the middle. He ain't even yelling, man. He's sitting there whispering and shit, like, and I'm looking at him. He giving me the thumbs up, like, bro, you see the wire? You see the wire? Like, man, how hard is it? Or like, hey, walk the wire all the way out here. Boom, drop it. Keep it neat. Bro ain't gonna do it. He gonna sit there. He just standing there, like, man, need slack. We gotta feed this shit. We pulling the fucking wire. He just, man, move out the way, bro. Feed it. Tell him to feed it. He just sitting there, hand shit. Look, just look like, man, come on, bro. If this is what you want to do, this is what you want to learn how to do, you got to put your cleats on, bro. Get in the game. Like, wake up, snap the fuck out of it. Something like, be more alert, because you get hurt doing this shit, bro. You don't fucking listen, and you ain't fully at where you need to be as an electrician. Your ass needs to stay home from work. And I tell people that all the time. If you fuck with electrical, bro, you can't afford to be stressed out. You can't afford not to be locked into to your craft, because yeah, you will get hurt. You will die. You will not go home to your family the same way you left. So anyway, I got like 2 minutes left, y'all. I got 2 minutes left. And I'm going in here. But yeah, bro made a couple bucks, being out here helping through the temp agency. And this cat pulls up new car like within a month, pulls up brand new Tesla, pack out, Milwaukee pack out, and make a little bread, you know what I'm saying? Oh, so you think it's a game. Okay. Let's get to work then. We was laughing yesterday because, like, yeah, bro, you gotta pay your dues. Like, when I started doing this shit, yeah, we started out in the dirt. Shovels, trenching, underground. You know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers coming in now, bro, they got it sweet. They got it good. Y'all starting out wiring shit. Like, no, motherfucker, like, we had shovels when I started this shit. Like, for real, running PVC, underground. Like, you gotta work your way up to this shit. These kids now, they come in, bro, y'all motherfuckers is installing pigtails for outlets and shit. Like, easy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. And tell them to do anything more than that. Go get materials, something they act like. Shit, them motherfuckers in a whole different universe, man. Living in a damn metaverse and shit. But yeah, man, I ain't about to go on and on and on about this damn job, though. I'm about to get in here, man, and get to it, and I'm gonna let my mic charge up. I'm gonna let the phone charge up. Everything charge up. I appreciate y'all riding with me, man. We got here safe. We about to get it in. Another day, another dollar. I'll see y'all when we get ready to take that drive home. Y'all have a good day.